Bro, can you imagine the Chelsea v Crystal Palace lineup for this Sunday's match? There's good news, and there's also news that caught us all off guard. Levi Colville injured his ACL in training. Oh man, that means he'll be out for most of the 2025-26 season. Maresca himself has said the club needs to move quickly to find a new defender. And they've officially signed Jurel Hato from Ajax. He's a youngster, can play left or center back, and has already shown his mettle in preseason. Now, who will play against Palace? Chelsea predicted 11, 4-2-3-1. Robert Sanchez, Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Trevoh Chalobah, Marc Cucurella, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, Jamie Bino-Gittins, and João Pedro. Cole Palmer will dominate his form is on fire. João Pedro, he can be used as a lone striker, but he can also move out onto the wing. At the back, Fofana is likely to return after a long injury. Chalobah limped against Milan, but is reportedly safe. And don't forget, Tosin is also eyeing a starting spot. As for Palace, they didn't come to Stamford Bridge for a stroll. Eze could be a nightmare for Chelsea's backline, which is still trying to adapt. If you're playing FPL, Palmer and Pedro are safe bets for points. If you're feeling reckless, play Gittins. This youngster could be a surprise on the wing. And don't forget Reece James. His crossing could be a deadly weapon. But remember, this is just a prediction. It could change. So don't be surprised if Maresca suddenly springs a surprise. I have a feeling Chelsea will go all out in this match, especially playing at home. But the ball is round, man. Palace could steal a point if Chelsea let their guard down. Now, I have a question. What's your score prediction, and do you agree with this predicted lineup? Leave your answer in the comments section so we can compete in our predictions before kickoff.
Bro, Juventus is trying to poach Andre Santos from Chelsea, but the answer? No chance. Chelsea is really pushing to keep this 21-year-old midfielder. Last season, Santos was loaned to Strasbourg, scoring 12 goals and 5 assists from midfield. Crazy, right? That's why, upon his return to Stamford Bridge, Enzo Maresca immediately added him to the first-team squad. Fabrizio Romano said not only did he refuse to sell, but he didn't even want to loan him back. Santos is considered a key player alongside Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Lavia. If you want to negotiate, you'll have to pay an off-market price, aka a very high price. Santos himself has said, "I want to stay, play regularly, and qualify for the World Cup with Brazil." He already made his Club World Cup debut, provided an assist, and then again in preseason against AC Milan. Awesome, right? Now I ask, is Chelsea really protecting his future assets? Or should they sell while the price is high? Comment below so we can have a relaxed debate.
Bro, did you know Chelsea made billions without buying, without selling, without even doing anything? So this summer, Chelsea has been really busy in the transfer market. 8 new players have come in, and many have also left, like Noni Madueke, George Petrovic, and even Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. From sales alone, they've already pocketed almost £200 million. Crazy, right? Now here's the plot twist. Omari Hutchinson, remember? He was sold to Ipswich Town last season for £22.5 million. Now, he's being bought by Nottingham Forest for £37.5 million because Chelsea cleverly included a 25% sell-on clause. They'll get a £3.75 million bonus just for sitting around. But that's not all. Chelsea is also eyeing 3 new players. One of them, a replacement for centre-back Levi Colwill, who unfortunately has to miss the season due to a serious knee injury. Maresca already said this is priority number 1. Imagine! Fresh money coming in, spending continues, the squad is getting stronger, while the rivals are starting to run out of breath. The question is this Todd Boehly's strategy truly genius? Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Bro, is this
real or just hot summer gossip? Alejandro Garnacho has reportedly agreed personal terms with Chelsea. Yes, you heard right. The young winger, who scored 11 goals and 10 assists for Met United last season, could be moving to a direct Premier League rival. Last January, Napoli offered £60 million, but United said nope. Now, Chelsea have stepped in, and it looks like a deal is getting closer. According to Give Me Sport and Ben Jacobs, Garnacho is already in waiting mode to move to Stamford Bridge, just waiting for the two clubs to agree on a price. United is asking for £50 million. Chelsea wants under £40 million. And you know what? United need to sell players to pursue Carlos Baleba from Brighton. The problem is Garnacho's relationship with Ruben Amorim has become a bit strained. Remember the Europa League final against Spurs? He only played 20 minutes, even though he was so diligent in helping the team from the start. He himself said that the final would impact his future, and it seems it definitely did. Chelsea, they've already bought Jamie Gittins, Doral Hato, and 8 other players this season, but they still want to add Garnacho to their attack. But remember, bro, this isn't official yet. Negotiations are still ongoing. United could push for a raise, or another club could suddenly step in at the last minute. And I have a question for you. Chelsea fans, do you agree with signing Garnacho? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Let's see who's for and who's against.
Bro, are you ready to be surprised? Christopher Nkunku, a player who has only been at Chelsea for 2 seasons, is reportedly Bayern Munich's top target. According to Fabrizio Romano, Bayern are really serious about targeting him. The reason? Nkunku can play anywhere in attack. Left wing? Possible. Right wing? Go for it. Playing in the middle? Safe. Has been on a spending spree in attack this summer. Garnacho is being targeted, and Xabi Simons is also on the radar. And to make room for new players, someone has to leave. Nkunku is on the transfer list. Chelsea had originally set a price of £55 million, but Bayern didn't want to spend that much. They wanted a cheaper deal, especially with the transfer window approaching. You know, if Chelsea waits too long for a buyer, they could end up stuck with a player who's no longer in the manager. 1. Bayern successfully negotiates a price and Nkunku flies to Germany before the deadline. 2. Chelsea fails to find a buyer, and Nkunku has to stay at a club that's no longer giving him much playing time. If you ask me, a move to Bayern could be a career reboot for Nkunku. Imagine him playing alongside Kane and Musiala. Wow, that's a walking goal machine. But if he stays at Chelsea, he might even make a cameo appearance on the bench. So, I'll throw it to you now. Are you on Team Nkunku stays or Team Nkunku goes to Bayern? Comment below. We'll see which one has more players.